Many people will go to events for entertainment or to see something done live. Many of these events will require tickets of some sort. To ensure that fans get the tickets they want, whoever does the ticket selling might do pre-sales. Typically, pre-sales will require some sort of code, and then you get in and you can buy whatever tickets they have. But there are some people who will go in with the code, buy the tickets, and then resell them later on at an inflated price. These people are called ticket scalpers. I've seen this happen before with many different shows. Someone will go online, or I could go online to Ticketmaster or StubHub and see a bunch of tickets that are being resold for way more than their original value. According to LegalZoom.com, there's no federal law against it, but according to the National Conference of State Legislators, 15 states ban the practice in some sort of way, but they don't do a whole lot. I believe it said Arizona bans ticket resales within 200 feet of the event. So you can't really do much online stuff. I believe that ticket scalpers shouldn't be allowed into the pre-sales. Hopefully this speech will provide background on what a scalper is, how they work, how important pre-sales are to the fans, and show you a couple examples of how pre-sales will affect, or how this affects the fans. So what is a scalper? Dictionary.com defines a ticket scalper as an unauthorized ticket speculator who buys the tickets to an event or performance and resells them at an inflated price. This causes fans to pay a much higher price than they originally should. You can go online and buy tickets, or they would go online, buy tickets, sell them at a higher price after getting in through pre-sales, or maybe they got them during the original release. It kind of depends on how the scalper does it. So this is an example that I found for a Post Malone concert taking place in Arizona. So right here is where these tickets will be located for. The stage is located here. So a person would have to pay $165, not including ticket fees, to see about this much of the stage, maybe out to here, but you wouldn't see anything from back here. How ticket scalpers work. GrandstandCentral.com met with an actual ticket scalper and got some insight onto how they work. The scalper says they usually spend time researching some of the most popular events and then have the intention of buying the tickets on a primary site, so like Ticketmaster, and then going on and reselling them on secondary sites like StubHub. They see this as like a multi-million-dollar industry where they can just go in, buy the tickets, resell them, and make more profit than what they actually could be. He says a scalper needs to be ready the second they go on sale, otherwise there's a chance they might not get any tickets at all. Pre-sales are very important for them. So what is a pre-sale? A pre-sale is a certain number of tickets that are provided to a certain group within a group by using some sort of code. It is the best way for fans to get the tickets that they want. So, like for this type of concert, like if they were like a big Post Malone fan, they'd probably want somewhere down here where they could actually like see and be somewhat close to him. An example of this is from the New York Post when One Direction was playing down in there were 13,678 seats available. However, only 4,474 seats were actually provided to the general public. Many of the tickets were withheld for VIP experiences, pre-sales, just different things in general. So many of the tickets that people get are more than likely bought off of pre-sales. So here's a couple examples of how inflated pricing can get. So this top one here shows a Taylor Swift concert. Now, at original value, a person would pay probably about $325 for a ticket. Well, a scalper can go and resell this for over $66,000. Bruno Mars is a little bit less with $100, but they can still resell it for over $13,000. Foo Fighters 96 could resell for $9,240, and it just kind of keeps going on and on. And then this is kind of more of a sports example. The Toronto Maple Leafs decided that they would sell season tickets to scalpers, but they would charge them a higher price. So an average person, if they were to pay for season tickets for the Toronto Maple Leafs 2018-2019 season, would pay about $21,960 for what they call their platinum seats. Not 100% sure what that means, but I would imagine they're pretty decent seats. So an average buyer could be charged that price, but if a person was going in with the intent of reselling them, they would charge them almost over $7,000 more. And then it just you can see the prices will bounce, varying depending on where the price level would be. So pre-sales are the best way for fans to get tickets, which is why scalpers shouldn't be allowed into them. Scalpers look for many popular events with many tickets not provided to the general public, with many of them being sold in the pre-sale, which is why pre-sales are so important to fans. If you can get in, get your tickets, then if you can get in and there's not a bunch of people trying to beat you there, there's a good chance you're going to be able to get the tickets you would want. While there's nothing we can really do at the current moment, the best thing we can do is try to get into those pre-sale events before the scalpers do. While that may be hard considering most of them try to get in the second they go on sale, the earlier you get in, the better of a chance you have to get the tickets. Hopefully these examples help show how big of a problem ticket scalping is. Therefore, ticket scalpers shouldn't be allowed to participate in pre-sales, so that way the fans have a better chance at getting the tickets they want.